All right. The moment is here. The moment is here. The moment is here, finally. If you have any interest in MLB the Show 19, this is one of the major goals. And I am about to get 1 point, let's say 5 million in rewards. I did have to spend, unfortunately, probably about 800,000 to get it. You can see my stubs up there at less than 200,000. I was up to like 800,000, but then it kind of, with buying and selling, it kind of goes up and down and up and down. But let's get to it. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the brass tacks. And let's see what's going on here. Let's get into what's called collections and then live series. First of all, you enter Diamond Dynasty. You go to the word collect, and then you go into collections. And there's all these cool series here, created player unlockables, stadiums. The stadiums, I've completely done them all. And when you get, it's kind of cool when you get, here's all the minor league stadiums, here's all the major league stadiums, and when you collect all the 10 stadiums here, the classic stadiums, you get the Polo Grounds, and that's the reward. Anyway, let's get to the brass tacks. And, with the flashbacks and legend flashbacks, I haven't been able to dig into this too far because it takes a lot of, getting into the moments. Let's see if you see postseason here. So with all these postseason moments, there's a lot of rewards in there, but it's a lot of grinding. And I didn't see this ultimate top goal, but this is probably the goal right here, is the Christian Yelich. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have to study that a little bit more, but that's in the Legends and Flashbacks, and these are just monthly flashbacks. I was going to start that, then it became a little difficult. Right here, you can get the 97 Yuli Gurriel, which I was really interested in. Anyway, let's get into the major collection that we are trying to look at right now, which is live series. I have completed the live series. I've completed it. It came down to several players. It came down to Max Scherzer, which was near 90,000. Christian Yelich, which was near 70,000. Mookie Betts, which was 113,000. Mike Trout, which was 101,000. He ended up being the last card I collected. Mike Trout, Mookie Betts here. You do have to spend about 70,000 to get Altuve, Cole, Verlander, and Bregman. And then here's Christian Yelich right here. A couple other ones. I'm trying to remember who else was really. Oh, Nolan Arenado was 90,000 also. So you're going to end up with several of them. But when you can, I started collecting to get experience points. And then I found out that there's a major goal, which you're going to see here within the next 3 minutes. So anyway, let me go ahead and collect right in front of you guys. You can see everything I've completed. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 teams collected. And anyway, like I said, I came down to the last 4 or 5 players, and it was really hard to get those players because it involved a lot of money. If you look at here, 100,000 for Betts, 200,000 when you add Trout. Yelich was about 70, so that's 270, and then Nolan Arenado was 90. That's 360 just for those 4 players. Just for those 4 players. And there's a couple other players that are just not coming to my mind, and I'll regret it after this video's over. But there's a couple other players that you really want to get to that are really expensive, but you kind of need to just start with getting all the commons and then all the silvers, because you can buy every common for even, well, hypothetically $1. You can buy every silver for 25. Once you get to the once you get to the silver's 100, bronze is 25. But once you get to the gold, you have to start spending 1,000, which isn't a big deal. But you do have to spend 5,000 for every diamond at minimum. But then there's these cards that just have maximum value. I was looking for the other one real quick, but I don't think I can find it. And it's definitely not a Yankee. No Yankee's that expensive. There's no Yankee over 6,000. Sometimes Chapman will go 7,000, but that's about it. Anyway, let's get to live series. So we are going to do all the card collecting here. Let's go in. And you can see I've collected 30 out of 40. So I have to collect. You just punch right here and it collects them. Let's see where these got. Corey Knebel. Okay, a couple more, and then we'll go down to Yelich. I'll just click Yelich last for fun. Okay, Brandon Woodruff, Lorenzo Cain, Mike Moustakas, Yasmani Grandal, Josh Hader, and Christian Yelich. Collect. Okay, and then I get the 85 Jonathan Lucroy. 85 overall, not the year 85. Skill set 85 overall. Okay, now next. So you can see here, they turn into these cards. That's Jonathan Lucroy. So this is each team. This would be like the Brewers, the Pirates, for example, the Cardinals, the Cubs, and the Reds. You put all 5 of those teams together and you collect the Jim Edmonds. So we're going to do the Astros next. Let's do the Astros last. All right, here. Rafael Devers, David Price, Bogarts, Martinez, Sale. Let's do Mookie Betts last because he was the most expensive one. Workman, Barnes, one more. Jackie, JBJ, and Mookie Betts. See, once you collect this, you cannot sell these cards. Jacoby Ellsbury. Wow. Huh. Okay, now, once again, okay, I'm trying to get Troy Percival from the 2001 Angels. Cole Calhoun got traded. Andrew Heaney, 3 more here, so there's 1 more hiding up here that I'll collect the best for last. Ohtani, Andrelton Simmons, and Mike Trout. Okay, now they are non-sellable. They are permanently part of my collection unless I want to exchange them, which means I can't use them in Diamond Dynasty, but they're still collected. But you can't sell, but you can exchange. It's kind of weird. At least that's what I've experienced so far. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Leave a comment. Okay, now let's go. We're almost there. Astros last, and we're going to get to my 3 massive, biggest rewards ever. Let's see who I've not collected. Okay, I've not collected Aledmus Diaz, Jake Marisnick, Aaron Sanchez. Who do I have left here? Okay, George Springer, Zach Greinke, Alex Bregman, Garrett Cole, and Justin Verlander. Okay, and I'm going to get the 91 Mike Scott. That's a nice card. That's a really nice card. Those rewards will lead towards something else in the Legends and Flashbacks, and also you can use them in your Diamond Dynasty because you've collected them. So now I have Mike Scott in my Diamond Dynasty. If I feel like using him for fun, you can make a second Diamond Dynasty by hitting tab over. Okay, now I have collected every single one. So let's go into these rewards. We are going to do all of these rewards one at a time. The free agents do not matter. That's eliminated from that. Okay, so now we're in the NL West. D-backs, okay? Dodgers, and we're collecting Rob Nen. So that entire division becomes 1 card. Okay, the NL Central. Pirates, Cubs, Reds. Now I got Jim Edmonds in my collection. So cool, so cool. So you can see here that I got 4 new cards here with the collections, and then I just got 2 new cards. So I've gotten 6 new cards so far. This will be 7, 8, 9, 10, and then these will be a surprise. So before we'll get 10 cards. Okay, let me collect the NL East. Warren Spahn, just a shout out to him. And you get Ed Matthews. All right, it's an old card, Boston Braves. Okay, now to the American League. Okay, the Rangers, the A's, Raleigh Fingers, Carson Smith, Troy Percival. There's Troy Percival from the Angels, and there's Mike Scott. Okay, AL West, now we get Vita Blue. Yeah. All right. Okay, now we're at the American League Central. I have collected all these cards. So crazy. This is a lot of collections in one video. So cool, so cool. Okay. All right, Tigers, Twins, Indians, and now I get the 90 Harmon Killebrew. That's not the highest Harmon Killebrew, because I was playing with him for a long time on my Diamond Dynasty. There's a kind of a legend and flashback with him. Okay, the American League East. The Orioles, the Rays, the Blue Jays, the Yankees, and the Red Sox. Now I get, ooh, that's a nice card. Man, Jose Bautista was a beast. Oh, man, that was a good player. All right, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Here we go. Okay, we're going to do the National League first because I was trying to finish the National League first, and I ended up by a couple cards finishing them first, but they were my original goal, and this is the card I really wanted. So anyway, if you can see here, you put all three divisions together and you get the ultimate reward of Rogers Hornsby. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, Ed Matthews, Rob Nen, and Jim Edmonds become, boom, Rogers Hornsby, non-sellable card. This literally is like probably like a $500,000, $750,000 card. Stub, not dollar. Sorry. Okay, now let's go to the American League. Vita Blue. Jose Bautista and Harmon Killebrew become Ivan Rodriguez. Both of those players are going to go right into my Diamond Dynasty. Ivan Rodriguez definitely would be like a couple thousand stub card. So we can say we're up to somewhere like 800,000 now, right? Whatever you want to consider it. Okay, so now I've collected the American League and the National League. That's why the baseball logo's right there. And there's Rogers Hornsby, boom. And there's Ivan Rodriguez, both leagues, and they become Willie Mays. That's like a probably 800,000 stub card right there. Non-sellable. These just go into your Diamond Dynasty. The ultimate card actually is considered Honus Wagner. I don't think I can ever get him. There's so many rewards you need to get Honus Wagner. We can take a look at that in a minute. But anyway, let's get Willie Mays. Finally, the goal is over. Yeah. Collect him. Wait. What's going on here? He's not collecting. Whew! I thought maybe I missed something. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is not clickbait. I really thought I missed something. Anyway, there's Willie Mays. Let's go ahead and add him into my Diamond Dynasty. That's the live series. Okay, there's my Diamond Dynasty. And let's go ahead and compare him before I make final decisions. So Jose Altuve, let's start with him first. You can see that his arm strength, accuracy, stealing is a little bit better than Hornsby, but in his reaction to, but not by much, except for the stealing. But as far as the contact, power, vision, speed, fielding, Hornsby is a legit card. So, I mean, I don't mind replacing Altuve with a legend of the game. So this is, I mean, literally like a $750,000 stub card. So anyway, there goes Hornsby right there. Mike Trout. Let's compare Mike Trout to Willie Mays. Okay, contact to right with Mike Trout's a little bit higher. His power to right is a little bit higher. And his speed is a little bit higher. His stealing's a little bit higher. But otherwise, the contact to left, power to left, vision, which is really important to me, arm strength, really important to me, arm accuracy, really important to me, fielding, which is very important to me, and his reaction, which is important to me, because that's what center field's all about. Willie Mays takes it. So Willie Mays is a better card than Mike Trout, in my opinion. So anyway, let's replace him. So now we got Willie Mays and Mike Piazza. Now let's compare Mike Piazza to Ivan Rodriguez. Okay, the contact, similar, Piazza wins. The contact to left, similar, Piazza wins. The power, Piazza wins all day long. In fact, Piazza has been a great player for me. In fact, I'm thinking about keeping him in the lineup, but Piazza will make me like 60 or 70,000 stubs. But you can see everything else with the little check marks in the center. Vision, speed, stealing, arm strength, accuracy, and blocking is so important. Reaction so important. Fielding so important. But especially reaction and blocking and arm accuracy. Look at that arm accuracy there. 96, arm strength 99. This is the card you want to have to prevent steals. It's much more important than hitting a couple home runs here and there. So I think Ivan Rodriguez is definitely the player I want to have. Mike Piazza was just so good behind the bat. Anyway, here's my new Diamond Dynasty right here with 3 new cards. You can see here, here's Ivan Rodriguez, Lou Gehrig, Rogers Hornsby, Barry Larkin, Paul Molitor. Let's see who else I have there. Paul Molitor, I was just trying him out. He usually is Miguel Cabrera. Barry Larkin can also be Luis Aparicio. Lou Brock is a really cool outfielder. Let's look at Lou Brock real quick. Yeah, he did play all of them. See, there's his secondary positions. He didn't play just left field. He was also center field and right field. And there's Ted Williams, Willie Mays, and Ichiro Suzuki. So let's see how many legends I have out of all these. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 old timers. I'd like to get an old time closer too. That'd be so cool. Anyway, that's my video. Hopefully you guys liked it. I do recommend, even though it's a huge investment of like 800,000 stubs, that you do get a reward of like 1.5 million stubs. So it's totally worth it. And then you get all these cards along the way. I did have to spend, besides spending 800,000 stubs to buy those players, also to create this squad, I probably spent, I'm not sure, 400,000 stubs. So that's about 1.2 million. And as you can see there, I am left with 232,000 stubs. But I got Willie Mays, Rogers Hornsby, Ivan Rodriguez. I mean, that's amazing. This team is amazing. I got Lou Gehrig along the way. I got Ted Williams along the way. Walter Johnson, Bob Feller. I mean, this team is just so stacked. Anyway, that's my video, and hopefully you guys liked it. Please push the like button and take care, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. The baseball logos right there, and there's Rogers Hornsby.